This is a video of our 2-day ride on the Twin Coast Cycleway in Northland. The ride runs between Opua on the east coast and Horeke on the Hokianga Harbour on the west coast. We travelled up from Auckland on Friday night and stayed with friends on their farm near Horeke. Early morning, and it was a great chance to view our surroundings, and what better way than getting a view from the drone. Our first leg of the cycle trail was from Kaikohe to Horeke, as this would be mostly a downhill run. We started just after 9:30 AM on a beautiful day. The first leg was 14 kilometres to Kaikohe, across mainly flat terrain, with an old tunnel not far from the start. A torch would be a good idea, as in the middle it's pitch black. There is a nice long slow downhill run towards Lake Omapari with a road crossing and cattle stops to cross. The daisies were out in force beside the cornfields as we cycled along the western lake edge. Before long we were into a sharp descent into a gully, before a sharp climb up to Kaikohe for an early lunch at the village cafe. The cafe owner was very friendly, giving us some advice for the track ahead. A couple of pies and sandwiches and refills of the water bottles, and we were off on the track out of town. We passed railway carriage accommodation about a kilometre out of town, a good central location if you need a place to stay for the night. Then it was away from the main road and through adjoining farmland, before getting to a steep decline. Glad we were going this way, but we had to brake heavily to get round the sharp bends. We ended up in a beautiful valley and stream, with a short metal road section leading over a bridge and ford to the most beautiful section of the ride, along the banks of the stream. I saw a sign saying water lily pond, so we had a short walk to see the view. A bit further on there was a picnic spot with toilet, tables and rock pools, so it was time for a snack and a chance to cool off. Back on the trail we met a group cycling the uphill way. 2 had electric bikes, but more intriguing was the self-made bike stand, conveniently stowed in a tube.
And it's called a click stand. A click stand? From America. And it's fit with a bit of... Yep, and a bit of...
The next section was the toughest, with parts out on the newly metalled road with big stones. It was hard to keep the front wheels steady, and we were glad to finally get to the boardwalk leading into Horeke. We stopped at the pub to be picked up, but drove on to see the mission house a short distance further on, before we finally called it a day. Day 2 was from Kaikohe to Opua. My day would be easy, as I followed as support vehicle, stopping to get some aerial shots along the way. I lost the trail around Mauriwa and drove to Kaikohe to meet up again. By this time it was late lunch in a cafe opposite the Hundetwasser toilets. Good timing, as the sightseeing train was also out, going right down the centre of the road. I set off for some more shops approaching Opua, but got a phone call saying they had a puncture. We decided to end the trip just 5 kilometres short, which was a pity, as I had seen a bit further on some beautiful parts of the trail. What happened? You got a flat tyre. This is something to be expected.
20 minutes out of Kaikohe.
Last on the footpath.
But you came all the way from Kaikohe today, and we just at the little church, and the train went through, and yeah. So we didn't quite make it, but near as within 5 or 6k. So well done, team. Never mind, next time we will have a puncture repair kit and it leaves some unfinished business. I highly recommend the ride, an awesome way to spend the weekend.